Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. So I have been on M&S again. I've been so impressed by the quality of their clothes when they have arrived, and I really love the cuts that they do. So yeah, I have put in another order. You can see I've got some colours, some spring summer stuff. I've also got some neutrals and some classic bits as well. So let me show you what I picked up. So the first item that I got was a classic trench coat. Now this is the item that made me put in the order because I've been after a classic coat like this forever. I have found that a lot of the styles at the minute are very rounded, kind of more relaxed trench coats. They really don't suit my body type. I've tried on so many different ones, whereas this one from M&S is a little bit more structured around the shoulders. It has all of those classic trench coat details. So it's double breasted, it's got the belt, it's nicely finished off on the sleeves, and it does also have the flap at the back. Now that is one of the things that I noticed about cheaper coats. They don't tend to have all these smaller details. You'll get the overall look, but it won't be quite as heavy, and I must say the material on this is absolutely lovely. It's really super thick, and that is including the belt. So again, I found on the cheaper coats that I was looking at, maybe the material of the coat was quite thick, but then the belt and the finishing details were quite slim. And I did have a Primark one, and these always fall off because they're kind of like almost like a silky material, like a silky plasticky material, whereas this one just feels absolutely amazing. It is lined, so it will give you a little bit of warmth but not too much, so you can layer it up if it is a little bit of a cooler day and you want to wear it into sort of like October time, November time. But yeah, it does fall quite long. I have already tried this on because I needed it because it was a cold, wet day and I was like, I want to wear my new coat. This was £79, but I think this is actually really good price for the amount of coat that you get and how smart that this looks. So of course, you're going to get your money's worth out of it. And you know me, I like to wear my items. Well, I like to have items that you can wear to lots of different occasions and events. So I feel like with a trench coat, it's definitely, you can wear it to the office. It's definitely smart enough for that. If you're going for a nice dinner, but it's a little bit cold, putting on a trench coat can still look really smart. But equally, if you're going out in your leggings and trainers on the school run and you throw this over the top, I feel like you're going to look really, really stylish. So yeah, really happy with this coat, and I love the fit of it, as I can tell you already. The pockets are nice and deep, and yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Now on to the next items. Now I haven't tried these on yet, so I do like to give my first impressions generally and then try them on, and then I'll let you know what I think after I've tried them on. So the first item was totally inspired by my Pinterest board. I've noticed I've been saving lots of green floral dresses, and M&S just had this perfect one. This literally looks like all the dresses that I'm saving on Pinterest. It has this gorgeous white ditzy print on it. It's very lightweight and floaty for summer. I would say compared to the blue dress that I got recently, this is a thinner fabric, so definitely better for hotter days or if you're going abroad. But it's got this really lovely feminine v-neck. It would look gorgeous if you had a gold necklace on with it, slightly puff sleeves, and then I believe this will be a midi. What I do like about M&S generally is with the dresses you can pick tall, petite or regular. So yeah, I went actually for the petites. I feel like it might be a midi dress, and I just thought, you know, the school run with just trainers, but also I even feel like you could wear this for event like summer events, you know, weddings, christenings, garden parties, and just dress this up. It is one of those dresses that is really versatile. It was £39.50, and yeah, I'm just really hoping the cut of this is nice. I have gone for a size 8, which I would say I'm probably not necessarily a size 8, but what I have found with the M&S clothes that I have tried on, and I've bought them in a 10, the shoulders just slightly sit off to the side, which makes me look a little bit broader than I am. If anything, I'm a lot narrower on top than I am on the bottom, but because this is nice and floaty, as long as I can get it around the waist, we should be okay. But yeah, really gorgeous, and I thought just what a lovely colour for summer as well, especially for somebody like me who finds it quite difficult to introduce colour into my wardrobe. I do love a green, so I've gone a little bit brighter this time. time, and yeah, but I really love it. Okay, so thoughts on the green dress. I love it. I mean, it fits really lovely on the shoulders, but I would say, because I have gone for the size 8, it is clinging to my hips and my tummy area, which I'm not 100% keen on. So it's a shame that I haven't got a little bit more material in that area, because the shoulders do actually fit really nicely. So yeah, and to be fair, around my tummy I'm probably more of a 12, to be honest. So it's a little bit difficult for me to find dresses that are a little bit more fitted in this region that also fit my shoulders, but it's such a shame because it's a really gorgeous pattern. I really love it. I mean, I feel like maybe if I put on my I think it depends on what knickers that I've got on. I could maybe put on some of those sculpting ones. I do have some of those that will kind of smooth out the bumps a little bit. And it doesn't necessarily feel uncomfortable either. I'm just thinking, would I pick it up every day? Because I think it's starting to gather here. Just because it's tight here, I think it's making it gather here. But it is so gorgeous. So maybe I should have gone for the 10. But I always find the 10s kind of sit like this on my shoulders, which don't look quite right. I prefer them to sit a little bit higher up. But yeah, it's such a beautiful dress, and it is so flowy, and I did like it dressed up with my pearl headband and heels if you're going to like a summer event, like I said before. But equally, I feel like you could wear this dress to a picnic. Do you know what I mean? It is one of them dresses that can definitely get your money's worth out of. So yeah, I really love the print. I am going to have a little think about this one though, because yeah, you have to pick items, don't you, that you have to keep items that you know you're just going to pick up. They're going to be super easy to put on. But I could have done with this the other day, because it was my birthday and we went for lunch. We didn't go for afternoon tea, but it's a place that does afternoon tea. It's that sort of vibe. And I could have done with a dress like this as well, because I went to the garden centre in the morning and I felt like that would have done for both occasions. Yeah, really love it. I just don't know if I'm going to wear it with it being tight, because I know me, I just like comfy items. Okay, so the next item I've got is my curveball item. As you know, I like to kind of push my boundaries of what I'm comfortable with, because I feel like sometimes you put something on and it'll be like a new cut, a new colour. You think, oh my god, I actually really love this. I want more items like this in my wardrobe. So this item is different for me, but I have been saving these to Pinterest, so we'll give it a go. And it is this yellow ditzy dress. Now, yellow is not normally a colour I would wear. I do think it's a really lovely colour for someone. I feel like if you've got olive or darker skin, I feel like yellow is gorgeous. Oh, especially if you've got super dark hair, I think yellow is a beautiful colour. But I've never really tried it. I've always steered clear of it. But I've seen so many lovely yellow dresses online. I thought, do you know what, let's give it a go. This is from the brand Nobody's Child that they stock on M&S. And when I pulled it out of the bag, I thought, do you know what, I love this more than I thought I was going to. It's got this gorgeous ditzy print on it. They're kind of like reddy, pinky, orangey and white flowers. It's super feminine. So it's got these very floaty sleeves, and it has this kind of seam around here which gives you some sort, I don't know, it just feels like a very feminine shape. Let's have a look at the neckline. It's not quite square. It's got a slight circular neckline, and it is a, I think this even might be a mini, but it didn't look too short on the model, and they tend to be taller than me because I'm only 5'4", so I thought this would actually sit a little bit longer on me. And again, I thought you could pair this down with trainers or Converse. Actually, there was somebody on the school run the other day and she looked lovely. She had a green dress on, so it was actually more like this dress but in like a skater style shape, and she put it with some high top Converse. I couldn't get away with it, but she looked absolutely amazing. And I thought this was kind of like a very cute date night dress actually. I think the ditzy print and the style of it, it's very feminine, it's very girly. I probably wouldn't wear it to work. I would say it's a little bit short to wear to work, unless you work somewhere where it's a little bit more laid back and you can get away with that. But I think on summer days, even just knocking around the garden in this dress is going to be lovely. And it does come with a tie as well, so whether, to be fair, I was going to say you might want to tie it at the front, but I think with this seam you could only really get away with tying it at the back. But yeah, I'm really intrigued to try this dress on. And if I haven't said already, what's the price of this one? This one is £39 as well. Again, it is lightweight for summer, but I think the cut of this is lovely, and yeah, hopefully it fits as well, because again, I got a size 8 for the shoulders, but I'm not sure actually I'm going to get this around my waist, so we'll see. Okay, so when I tried that other dress on, which was an 8, I thought I've got no chance with this one then, because it looks like it's going to be a little bit even more fitted around the waist. However, I do have room in this one, which I'm surprised about, but the cut of it makes it cling, even though it shouldn't, because there's room. Do you know what I mean? I think the cut just doesn't suit me, unfortunately. And I really tried to make this work as well, and I thought this would make a really cute date night outfit with like heels and like a little clutch bag. But equally, I put the big cardi on with it because I was thinking, do you know, at night time when you've been out gardening or you've had people over for a barbecue, you put over like a nice cream cardigan whilst you're chilling in the evening. But it's one of those dresses that I wanted to put on and instantly feel really super feminine and girly in, but it just didn't give me that. I just think the cut is not right for me at all, and possibly the colour as well. It's not horrendous actually. Well, I thought it would look worse than this, but yeah, I'm really disappointed in the cut of this dress. The next item I had been eyeing up for so long, and they never had it in my size, and then it finally come online in my size, so I got it straight away, put it straight in the basket. It's a really basic item, but again, one that you can definitely get loads of wear out of. And it is this gorgeous t-shirt. So it's simple, white, kind of like a boxy fit, but it has these gorgeous flowers on it. They're kind of a, yeah, they are a sage green, and they've got a black or navy centre, and I just thought how beautiful to wear for summer. And again, it's one of those pieces that you can throw on, you don't have to think about it in the morning, and you're going to feel nice in it. Well, hopefully anyway. I did size down in this. I got the size 8 just because I thought the fit is quite boxy, and like I said, I'm a lot narrower on my shoulders, so I thought it was a safer option actually to size down in this one. And yeah, of course I love the green flowers on it, and my plan, to be honest, with this one is to just wear it with jeans, shorts. It is obviously more of a laid back t-shirt, but yeah, I just loved it. It does have a tiny little slit up the side, and I must say the material feels thick enough that it isn't going to be too see-through, and I think that's what's really good about M&S, and that's what you can almost rely on them with. I think sometimes it can be a little bit hard to shop online, but with M&S at least you know the items that are going to come are going to be of nice quality, whereas I find where you do shop on the cheaper stores, it can be a little bit hit and miss. Don't get me wrong, there's some lovely items, but then there's some items that come in, they are so see-through. So yeah, I do like having that with M&S. They are very reliable for their fabric, so yeah, very much like that. Very pretty, even though it's not like a girly piece, they've made it very feminine with the flowers. So yeah, very happy about that one. Absolutely love this t-shirt. I just know it's gonna be one of those items that works really hard in my wardrobe because it goes with so many different things, and it's very me. It's, you know, it's very simple, but it's still very girly at the same time, and I feel like I could wear this to loads of different places. I like the fact that it comes down a little bit further, so if you are uncomfortable with showing your arms, this covers quite a large portion of your arms, but you still feel really nice, and you still feel like you're going to be really cool as well. So yeah, I think this is going to just fit into my wardrobe really nicely. I even did dress this up for work as well, because obviously this is more of a casual piece, but I feel like with smart trousers it can definitely work. So yeah, very happy with this one, and like I said, I think my cost per wear is going to be very good. And I've been waiting for these to come back online again. Now if you've watched any of my M&S videos, I believe I actually picked these up, and I think I picked them up in the size 8, and I just could not get them over my hips, so I have gone for my size now, which is size 10. Now if I remember rightly though, the 8 was like far too small for me, so I'm just hoping the 10 will fit. I might have even needed a 12 actually, but I'm hoping with the elastic band I can squeeze into them. Just a plain and classic navy pair of linen shorts. I again have been pinning these so many times, and I just feel like they're very versatile. With the M&S ones, they don't sit too high either. I can be quite conscious of my legs, and also when I'm bending down to pick kids up, I don't want there to be any knickers on show or anything to be pulling tight. So again, I think that's where you can rely on M&S. They tend to have longer lengths in their shorts and even their mini skirts and dresses. So yeah, I got these in the size 10 like I said, and I feel like these are just going to be a key staple in my wardrobe. They are quite a thick linen actually, they're not too thin, but not so thick that, you know, you're going to be too warm. Obviously it's quite a cooling fabric. And these were £19.50, which I think is a really good price, and they're actually quite smart, and they do have, which I didn't realise before, I don't think, they have belt loops in. So if you do want to smarten these up, and I've seen so many outfits where people put linen on but then put like a smarter shirt on and some smarter shoes, and it looks so nice. So if you're going for more of like a fancy lunch somewhere, I feel like they're not really it's not really an evening fabric, but like a nice fancy lunch, then yeah, you can pop a belt on and really dress these shorts up. So just a word on these shorts. I really like the cut of them actually. The way that they've cut them makes them suitable. I I think you could even wear these for work, to be honest, yet the fabric is still laid back so you can dress them down. Now I was just going to pair it with a simple white shirt to show you, however I thought that was a little bit too normal, so I wanted to try it with something different. So I put this light blue shirt on. I got this from the high street outlet. And you know what, this is another item that gets a lot of wear in my wardrobe, and I thought actually the light blue with the navy was really nice. Now when I've taken the tags off of these, which to be honest I probably should have done for the try on clip, so I'm going to keep these, I would put a tan belt around them, especially if I'm wearing a little bit more of a smarter outfit. I think if I was wearing a laid back outfit I wouldn't bother with a belt, but with pairing it with something smarter, definitely would put a belt on. But they finish at a nice place, it finishes at mid-thigh, so that's very, very flattering. Yeah, I really, really like these shorts. I hope the next ones fit just as nicely. Now I really hope those navy ones fit, because I've also bought a white pair as well, and I feel like sometimes with different fabrics you can see different details. So I feel like with the white ones you can see the pockets a little bit more. Can you see the crease on the trousers, like where they've added some shape to it, and the pockets on the back as well. Now sometimes it looks good when you see more details, sometimes it doesn't look as good, and the only thing I'm worried about is being slightly more hippie is can accentuate parts that I don't necessarily want accentuating. However, I feel like I haven't got a nice classic pair of white shorts in my summer wear. I did have some from Zara a very long time ago, and that was pre-babies, so they no longer fit, and they're also very, very stiff fabric. I don't tend to be doing lots of fancy things. I tend to be going on the park with the kids, doing country walks. I mean, hopefully going away somewhere this year. I don't think we'll be going anywhere abroad, but if you were, I feel like these shorts would be lovely. Probably a UK holiday, but if it's nice weather, I want something lightweight that I can throw on, and because I know that I'll be eating lots of naughty stuff, I want something that's going to be comfortable, and of course with having the stretchy elastic waist they will be. Now of course these are white, so I wouldn't say they're see-through necessarily, they are quite thick, but I still wouldn't recommend wearing dark underwear with them. You're definitely gonna have to be a little bit more cautious about what you put on. But yeah, they are just finished off nice, even though they are simple. And again, these ones come with the belt loops, and these were £19.50. I believe they had black as well, and I even want to say they had some green ones online. Yeah, so definitely check them out if you want to get a nice pair of linen shorts, because the cut of them I think is really lovely, and if you don't like showing too much leg like me, these tend to be a nice length. Love the white ones as well. Admittedly, actually, when I first put them on I thought, oh, I actually don't like these, because you do see the creases in the white ones compared to the navy ones. However, once they're styled up, and of course it is that type of material and kind of give it that laid back look, I actually think they look nice even with the creases in. So yeah, very, very impressed with these. They're super comfy. I love that they're elasticated, and they go with all the colours in my wardrobe, and I particularly like these white ones with a full black look. I've seen so many girls do that, and I think it looks really nice. And I feel like, of course, you have to go with the classic stripe when you've got linen shorts on. I don't think there's anything more classic, and it's just a perfect sort of city break outfit. Although saying that, I feel like these would be lovely if you're going somewhere really nice, warm, summer abroad. Just with putting these on over your bikini, you know, if you pop into the snack bar or whatever, or to get yourself a drink, they're definitely something that's going to be easy to throw on. So yeah, big thumbs up from me for both of these shorts. Okay, and then, well, actually the final clothing item, and then I've got an accessory to show you. And I really hope these look nice, because I saw these trousers in store but they didn't have them in my size, so I took a picture and then I searched the code when I got home and ordered them in a 10 short length. Now I always find a short length works best for me in trousers, because I find regular, they kind of fit perfectly in a way, but not also at the same time. Do you know where it's like not long enough where it looks kind of elegant, but they're not short enough to be ankle grazers? And I feel like they make my legs look really stumpy, so I always find having a shorter trouser where I've got a little bit of ankle on show tends to suit me better. So I thought these were really gorgeous, beigey colour. I know this colour is so fashionable at the minute, but it is one of those colours that you can pair with a lot of different things, and the trousers themselves feel like they're going to be very comfortable. So they do have a little bit of stretch in them, so they're almost like smart leggings in a way, and they have this stitching down the middle, so it looks like it's got that crease, but not really, so you don't have to iron it or anything, which is good. Now I'm not sure how these are going to fit actually. I don't think, oh, they're going to be straight. Okay, so these are a straight leg trouser, and I'm going to be honest with you, I thought they were cigarette or like more tight fitting. So we'll see how we get on with these, because I think if anything, if I was having a looser fit trouser, I'd want them to be slightly longer, but I don't have the longest legs anyway, so we might be okay. But I thought with heels and a white shirt, or even just pairing it back with something like this and trainers, would look nice. But yeah, well, we'll see how we get on. They do have pockets. Okay, my battery is flashing, so I've got to get a move on with this one. Okay, so the trousers. I really wish I would have got the regular in these, because they are sitting at that awkward length on me that I said about other trousers. And again, now this is my fault for not looking at what style they were. I kind of want them to sit a little bit higher on my waist. They kind of only sit at my belly button. I'd prefer them to sit a little bit higher. I think that would be a little bit more flattering. Sorry, the camera cut off. So as I was saying, I went for the short ones. I feel like if I maybe had regular, there'd be a little bit more material on the waist. Although saying that, I feel like the trend is to have stuff that sits a little bit lower. Just not my style personally. I'd also say with these bottoms as well, is that you can see the outline of the pockets and also anything that you tuck in. Now it could be that I need to size up, which is absolutely a possibility. Although saying that, I'm not even sure you'd want them to be baggy sort of all the way down. So yeah, unfortunately, the way that they've designed the pockets, I think it's the material on this fabric, because they do very much feel like legging material. They're kind of a weird in between of smart and not smart, and I don't think the trousers can make their mind up. I would have much preferred them if they were a cigarette trouser, or a little bit more fitted, or even sort of like a legging, like a smarter high-waisted legging. I think that would have actually looked really nice, but never mind. I feel like this haul hasn't been as successful as my other ones, but still some really lovely bits. And then the final item, which again I suppose is a little bit of a curveball item for me, because I don't normally wear caps, but I saw this one and it's a linen style fabric. I thought that's just kind of like the perfect summer hat throw on when you're just going for days out with the family, but still want to look stylish. So it's got a buckle at the back and it has silver detail. It's very basic. Like I said, it's £12.50 though. And I'm going to be honest with you, the reason that I bought this was because in winter, in the morning on the school run, oh my goodness, especially when I'm not on the actual school, I'm on like the before school club school run, I don't have makeup done, I don't have my hair done, and I used to sort of like hide my hair with my bobble hat in winter, and I do not have a hat to do that in summer, so I wanted one. So I'm hoping this will do the job, so I can just throw it on in the morning, kind of hide myself as I'm dropping the kids off, and yeah, but yeah, it's very lovely and I still think it's very stylish. And again, with the colour, I feel like it's going to go with a lot. Is it going to go with my hair tone? I don't know, but we will give it a go. Just want to jump on and a note on this hat. Now, I did say that I had a big head, which I do, but I'll be honest with you, it doesn't sit far down enough on my head. Like, it feels like with a gust of wind that this is going to blow off. And I wanted to style it with this in like a very kind of like relaxed way, but yeah, I just didn't even feel comfortable having it on inside. I can't explain it. It feels like it should sit here, like when you put a cap on, it feels like it should hug your head like down here, whereas this one felt like it was up here, and yeah, it didn't feel comfortable at all. Admittedly, I do have a lot of hair, but it's not even curly today, it's quite flat. So yeah, unfortunately this is gonna have to go back, and I'm so gutted about it. Do you know what, I was about to say that was it for this haul, but I did go to Peacock's the other day and I just want to show you these belts that I picked up, because I thought they were really good price. I did have a black leather one exactly the same as this, but I think I might have accidentally sent it back in the returns when I've been shopping, you know, because I cannot find it anywhere. But Peacocks have these belts in. They're very simple, they're kind of a nice thickness of belt, gold details. They are quite shiny though, I have to admit, but they are only a £5, and I thought they were quite nice, so I got a black one, and then I also got a tan one. But what I like about the tan one is it's not a too orangey brown, it's quite a dark tan, and yeah, I thought that looked quite classy. And it's got the like gold double detail there. Simple belt, but I thought very, very nice, and I actually find it really hard to find belts that I like, so I thought I'd get the black and brown one whilst I was in there. I did get some shoes from them recently as well, but I feel like you probably would have already seen them in a haul. But yeah, that is it now for this haul. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.